Oh, this is too much. Oh, oh my goodness.
This sauce is extremely hot. Keep out of reach of children. Consume 1 drop at a time with extreme caution.
But like,
This is the one that's like, boom. This is hot.
I'm nervous. My heart is beating like my Apple Watch is just telling me to like
Take it easy.
Take
with
it
the
easy right now.
surprises.
So nervous. I obviously know what we're gonna do today, and they have all seen the title and the thumbnail, so they know what we're gonna do today. The only one in the whole world who does not know what we're gonna do is you, Wes.
Is me. And you brought this huge duffel bag with you.
There's a huge duffel bag here on the floor right next to me, which I will show in just a second. But first we need to do a proper introduction to this video. 3 days ago, it was my 3-year anniversary for my YouTube channel.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
huge.
Yeah, it's like over 200 videos now.
Pretty impressive.
It's a lot, yeah.
Especially considering you started with a GoPro and now look what you've brought to my apartment. It feels like I'm in a proper radio station in my living room.
It's perfect. Yeah, this is how we have it up in Taipei all the time.
And to your credit, you brought it all down to Kaohsiung with you.
Yes, honestly, I will probably not do that ever again. So I hope everyone enjoying this world exclusive tour of Wes' apartment. Now, if you are listening on the podcast, please do check out the YouTube channel as well, so you get to see this beautiful, beautiful place we have here in Kaohsiung. For the longest time, I have wanted to come down here to Kaohsiung and to surprise Wes. But the surprise is not actually me being here in Kaohsiung, because you knew I was gonna come here. So we do have another surprise ready for Wes here. And as you are making YouTube videos, you're also spending a lot of time watching YouTube videos.
Of course.
What would you say is your favorite YouTube show?
Taiwan or non-Taiwan? What are you backing me into a corner here? Are you trying to get me to...
One, like all over YouTube.
My absolute favorite YouTube show. Oh my goodness. Oh man. One of my absolute favorite YouTube shows is actually a food show, and it has 2 of my favorite things, which is food and hot sauce. This would be Hot Ones.
This would be Hot Ones. And I think it's time
Oh no.
to
Oh no. Oh my gosh.
bring up the surprise.
What?
Which is all the 10 hot sauces
Oh no way.
of season 15, the current season.
Dude, no wonder your bag was so heavy.
Hot ones.
You're trucking around 2 liters of hot sauce in your bag. I can't believe that's real.
Here we have all the
What?
top 10 of the most spiciest hot sauces in the world. Straight from Wes' absolute favorite YouTube show,
What?
Hot Ones.
Dude, number 1, I'm extremely excited. Number 2 is I know how hot these hot sauces are, man.
Throughout the rest of this podcast, I will ask you 10 questions.
Oh no.
Up and down, make the people get to know you a little bit better.
Do you mean we?
I will do this with you.
This guy is a YouTube mastermind.
I literally just got it like 2 days ago, and I was
Whoa.
like, Wes, I'm gonna go down to Kaohsiung to make some videos. And he was like, dude, the weather is crazy. It's the middle of a typhoon. Are you sure? And I'm like, yes, we have to make a video together right now.
Always wanted to try this.
The last dab.
I've always wanted to try the last dab. So I'm like, is this actually spicy?
Well, you're about to find out very, very soon, Wes.
Before you came here, you said, Wes, just make sure you're hungry.
Yes.
You didn't say, Wes, clear your schedule for tomorrow because you're gonna be lying on the floor in 2.5 hours.
We're gonna take a break, gonna order the chicken wings, and then we'll come back here in a couple of seconds. And just like that, we are back. I think we are ready. We have one camera rolling over there. We have the main camera rolling in the middle, and then we have another camera up here. Chicken wings on the table. Sounds very simple. We'll see how this goes.
And you're definitely gonna be eating them with me.
I will try.
Okay, ready?
Easy.
Easy peasy.
Totally fine.
I don't taste any spiciness.
But I mean, I do, but it's like, if I would be eating a normal dinner right now, I would have had a glass of water right now. But I'm not gonna do that because you said it was cheating. Taiwan recently was named #1 place in the world for expats and one of the happiest places in Asia. So, Wes Davies. Moving from Owen Sound with Kelso Beach and Harrison Park, featuring amazing greenery, waterfalls, and forest. How happy are you with your overall life with living here in the massive port city of Kaohsiung, only a few blocks away from the main train station?
First of all, kudos to you for saying Kelso Beach and Harrison Park. I don't think I've ever heard anybody in Taiwan say those two words before.
This is Lukas Engström Hot Ones episode. I have to do my research.
We used to build boats out of soda pop bottles. You cut the pop bottle in half and you build a little sail on it and you release it into the water. That was Kelso Beach for us in like 4th grade. I think that's why I love Kaohsiung, is because
they have their own boats.
We don't have to build them out of pop bottles. But yeah, I love the laid-back attitude of Kaohsiung. It's not this big bad city like Taipei is sometimes. Feel comfortable in Kaohsiung. Yeah.
Still feel comfortable with the chicken wings.
Easy. Where'd you get Kelso Beach? That's a deep cut.
That's what this whole is about. Is trying to get a deep cut into West Davies. Time for chicken wing number 2.
Smells great.
It's
delicious.
Good. It's good. So far, I'm willing to say that this is like the best video idea I've ever had.
I'm 100% on board. But the spice level is not there for me yet.
I'm actually a little bit disappointed. I thought it was going to be much, much worse.
They get hotter and hotter and hotter. Progressively hotter.
We all know you as the YouTuber Wes Davies, but you're less known as the man, the musician, and actually even the author Wes Davies. What is the difference between sitting down and planning out a YouTube video, writing a new song, or starting to create a new science fiction masterpiece?
Well, I would love to show them the novel I wrote, but your mic is sitting on top of actually both of them.
I have to admit, Wes Davies' books, the most amazing,
the most solid books you could use as a mic stand.
There will also be a link down below if you do want to purchase. Still very much available on Amazon.
As ebooks, especially.
As ebooks, especially. It's like 5 seconds delivery to Taiwan.
Music takes a lot of inspiration. And other times you'll sit there for 20 minutes and you can write a great song or something that you think is great. Novels take 8 months. I have the beginning and I have the end, and I take the concept and I use it to try to get to the last chapter, which I usually have in my head. The thing I like about YouTube videos is you can do it in 1 week. You can just wake up in the morning and come up with a new idea, take out your camera, drive to the mountain and film, and then you have a YouTube video and you just edit it. With writing, I mean, what if you get to the end of your book and you go back to the beginning and you realize it doesn't make sense?
I have that with my YouTube videos every single week.
This one's a little hotter.
It's a little, yeah, it's like...
This is the first time I've actually felt spiciness.
I was gonna say, my tongue is killing me a little bit right now.
Intensely spicy, just 1 drop.
We added a lot more than just 1 drop. Oh, yeah, it's like the previous 2 like stopped being spicy after you ate them. This one still like, just like lasts.
Oh, it's beautiful.
A little bit too long.
Now we're getting into my territory.
I wouldn't enjoy. I'm not enjoying this right now. Recently, Taiwan ranked number 1 in friendliness. One of the most friendliest countries in the entire world. What is a friendly encounter you have had with the Taiwanese, and how would the same scenario play out in the Toronto suburbs?
You're really trying to hit close to home, aren't you?
I am. This is what the hot ones are all about.
One of the friendliest things that I've ever experienced. I was here for a month visiting my friend Mike, and we were doing a Huandao. So we showed up in Taidong. It was during Chinese New Year, and we're like, yeah, we can just find a hotel. There were no hotels. Everything was completely booked. This was, I think, in 2012, and we went to hotel. They all said they're completely booked, and somebody heard us talking, and she came up to us. She said, do you guys need a place to stay? We said, yes, please. There were like 3 or 4 of us. And she said, no problem. Get into my car. We all piled into her car. 10 or 11 at night. It was dark. And she didn't really even speak much English. And she just kept driving and driving and driving. We were all like, where is she taking us? And then finally she shows up in this tiny little town. And there were these vents on the side of the street with steam coming up. And she said, this is a hot spring village. In retrospect, can you guess which?
Yeah, I know exactly which one it was, yeah.
Juban, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't until years later when I actually went to Juban, I was like, I've been here before. This is the town where that lady took us. And we ended up having, that was one of the best experiences I've had in Taiwan. And it was because of this lady. That's one of the nicest things that anybody has ever done for me in Taiwan or ever.
Wow. That's amazing. And then just to fully answer the question, and what would happen if you would be lost in the middle of the night in Toronto suburbs and having some stranger coming and asking if you want to come over to my place and sleep?
Next question, please.
It wouldn't work. Cheers.
Cheers. That one's smoky. So far, none of these. I should have put more hot sauce on these.
Did we not put enough?
I put a lot. With the next 5, I'll dump a little bit more hot sauce on it.
I didn't say that. Speaking about your encounter with this lovely lady in Zhiben, 83% of foreigners living here in Taiwan are satisfied with their job security. As someone who 3 years ago literally quit his job at the pharmacy to follow his dreams of making videos, recording music, writing songs, and writing science fiction novels.
I want to go see my best friend in Taiwan. I'll go do that. I want to make some YouTube videos. I'll go do that. I want to start writing music again, recording songs. I'll do that. I want to write an ebook. Great. I'll put in the hours. I'll put in 80 hours a week. No, I won't. I'll put in 25 hours a week.
How much security do you feel you have here in Taiwan working as an independent YouTuber? And what are the differences between a successful YouTuber Wes Davis here in Taiwan and the 3-year younger aspiring YouTuber back during your last day working at that pharmacy back in Owen Sound?
It's a very loaded question. I mean, how long is this podcast? I think that was one of the most excited days I've ever had. You know, all the things that I've done, 2021 Wes and 2017 Wes, all that, like all the amazing experiences I've had, all the great people I've met, that was all still ahead of me. How couldn't you be excited about that? I mean, I've been really, really lucky.
You're recording your brother playing guitar by a lake to I'm gonna move literally across the world to become a full-time video maker.
You've done your research here.
And that like it cannot have been a rational plan. You know, you say that you
it
have
was a leap of faith. By the way, should we eat the next one?
We should definitely eat the next one.
Ooh, it smells like ginger.
Did you put anything on mine?
You didn't get anything on that. All right, I'm putting more hot sauce on the next 5 wings.
Halfway done, but we still have one more question.
So that's 5.
Since we are all living here, we all know that in general, something that is very, very important for the life here in Taiwan is food. What is your number 1 favorite food in Taiwan, and how does this compare with Mr. Poutine back home in Ottawa?
Oh, the little van. The guy with the van that... Okay. It changes week by week. I think at first, because everything was so new, I could go to a night market and every single food I had never tried before. And that was awesome. I could spend weeks or months. Every time I went to a night market, I could try something new. But after a while, even if you go to different cities, it's a lot of the same thing. It really is. It's all good, but a lot of it's those fried potato balls, sweet potato balls, chongyongbing,
Yeah, squid, sweet potatoes.
barbecued squid. So eventually you've tried it all, and then it doesn't matter where you go, they're still selling those same things at any night market in Taiwan. When you do go to a night market and you see a stall that's selling something different, that's where I am now. That's when I get excited.
Speaking about seeing what else we can find, do you think we can find some more chicken wings and
yeah.
continue?
Halfway in, you know, as a purveyor of the show, as a huge fan, I wake up in the morning and I put spicier stuff on my eggs. I've actually made an adjustment. The first 5 wings,
We're
which
leveling
is
up so much right now.
supposedly the least hot of them, I didn't put enough hot sauce.
Right.
And now that we're getting to the next 5, I put more than I probably should have.
It looks intimidating. Literally goes from green, yellow, and just like red.
Red.
The last 5 all red, which is not a good thing.
Good luck to you, my friend.
Like sour. I don't like sour stuff. Yeah, too much.
We're getting spicy, actually.
Oh, that was. Oh my. Okay.
We're getting spicy.
Oh my God.
It's not as bad as Lukas says, but it's spicy.
But it's like stuck. Oh no. Oh, this is too much. Oh, that was. Oh my goodness. Okay, the jump from 4 to 5 is like way too much.
It's like a 5 to an 8.
I was not prepared for that. Okay, the milk needs to get down now.
Now I think we're in for some real trouble.
Okay, but can you just take care of the questions yourself?
I'll ask you the question.
But this you cannot say is enjoyable.
No, you know what? I like it. This will knock you off your feet.
Yeah.
And what does this one say? Probably like a relaxed vacation in the Bahamas. Garlic with a headbutt of Carolina Reaper at the tail end.
Yeah, I want to headbutt someone right now. Oh no, that was not pleasant.
But it's over now.
No, it's not. Still not pleasant. And I have questions I have to ask you. Oh my God, how it is gonna work? Food has always been a big part of, I assume, your life, at least your YouTube channel. With all the food that you've had during all your hundreds of videos, would you say that you have been better at reviewing food, and has your view on food changed with the amount of food reviews that you have done for your channel?
Yeah, that's true. It's not that true question. Maybe it is getting to my head. No, I understand what you're saying. The best part about doing a food review is that it forces me to actually come up with interesting ways of describing the food.
Right.
If I'm just sitting there by myself, I'll say, oh, that's delicious. But you can't just keep saying that's delicious if you do 4 food reviews.
Even in Swedish, which is my native language, I wouldn't be able to come up with all these different adjectives for crispy chicken wings.
That's what I love about it. It's a challenge. It's hotter than hell. Love burns. To all our exes.
Oh, I already know I'm not gonna like this. This one has the same type of spice than the ice cream in Iran. It's like just acid. It's just like not pleasant.
Trinidad scorpion pepper.
It's like it just hurts your tongue. Just hurts. It just like melts away your tongue.
It's burning spice. Yeah, this is hot. We're getting there.
But who likes this though?
I'm enjoying myself immensely. It's not spice, it's pain.
It's just pain on your tongue. Just realizing that this must be the worst audio podcast ever.
Yeah, nobody's gonna want to listen to us chewing chicken wings. All right, Lucas, let me ask you a question. Growing up in Sweden, I can only assume your general day-to-day food is fairly bland. Is that a correct assumption to make?
Yeah.
Much like British food, not much going on there.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
If we feel adventurous, we add some lime in our sparkling water.
Ooh, lime in your sparkling water.
Here in Taiwan, only roughly 60% of foreigners claiming that it's easy to make friends with Taiwanese people. How has it been trying to get Taiwanese friends after 3.5 years here in Taiwan? And what could we do both as foreigners and Taiwanese people watching to try to close that gap in our friendship?
There's a topic of discussion here. And
what is a friend? No.
Yeah, exactly. What is a friend?
We're still keeping this PG-13.
I know. There's a line that sometimes is drawn in the sand.
Should we just keep this focused on male Taiwanese friends then? Just to make the math easier for Mr. Davies.
Otherwise, we have to do a bunch of calculus. I would like to have a lot more Taiwanese friends than I do have. And I think one of the things that is I either have YouTube friends or I have people that I met at the bar. And because of the nature of the bar culture, it's like a Western thing. Almost. The Taiwanese don't really have the same bar culture that we have. I only have a handful of Taiwanese friends who I cherish very much. I love my very few Taiwanese friends that I have, but I just don't get an opportunity to meet them. And I think that's my fault. I think if I went out and played soccer or went rock climbing, hiking groups, cycling groups, and I pushed myself to actually get out there, then I would be able to meet more Taiwanese friends.
Okay, I think it's time for the next question and the next wing.
3 weeks
3 weeks of pain after the 3 wings of hot sauce left. This is the infamous The Bomb.
Oh yeah, that's hot.
Really? Quite okay. I have no... Well, okay, wait. Yeah.
Brutal heat from some of the hottest peppers known to man. This sauce is extremely hot, keep out of reach of children. Consume 1 drop at a time with extreme caution. I actually slathered that all over the wing.
This one is it's spicy. It has the flavor of the spice, whereas the other one is burning. Oh my goodness, it's burning your tongue. This is like more relatable, as in like you eat something spicy.
For me, so far, this is the most visceral.
But like
this is the one that's like, boom. This is hot.
Like a bomb.
This is gonna, this is gonna just wreck your mouth, wreck your lips, wreck whatever part of it, your body that it touches. Oh yeah, that's hot. The bomb evolution.
It just doesn't end. It's really hot, but it's like Well, I mean, it's not controllable, but it's like expected. But I'm
But you
calm.
can actually taste the peppers and the flavors.
Exactly. Old news by now. Taiwan was ranked the most happiest place in Asia. Have you ever traveled around to other Asian countries? And do you think that you would feel happier in living in any of these other countries long term?
I value two things in my decision to live abroad: adventure, comfortability. And if you skew too far adventure, I think you lose comfortability. And if you're too comfortable, you don't have any adventure. Taiwan is just a perfect mixture for me of adventure and comfortability. That's my answer.
Amazing. I'll take it. Well, let's see if the second to last wing is the perfect mix between comfortable and adventure then.
By the way, this is the 9th hot sauce.
This is the 9th hot sauce. We're almost done. And I don't even want to dare to look at the Scoville heat on these ones. Right after you eat it, it's never like that bad.
It's really not bad.
Quite okay.
Do you think we're just getting used to it at this point?
No.
For me, that was not nearly as bad as the bomb.
Yeah, the bomb and the yeah, not really pleasant either though. I would say it burns. Oh, now it burns.
It stings.
Mm-hmm.
It stings. It builds and it builds and it stays there.
Exactly, and it moves away from my tongue.
Uh-huh.
So like it's in my neck now. It spreads. It spreads. Why? Why does it spread?
For me, it's just on my lips.
Ah.
Yeah, that's a serious hot sauce right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Scorpion Disco. I keep on forgetting if we're on video or a podcast.
I keep forgetting where I am.
Yeah, these things get you high a little bit. You feel out of yourself a little bit. It takes you to another level. I'm a hot sauce guy. I like hot sauce. I like feeling like this. To a certain extent. Especially halfway through when you know it's gonna get better.
Yeah, it's what they say to the terrorists at like Guantanamo Bay as well. It's like once it's over, you'll feel great. Oh, I feel sad for you.
Has this entire show gone off the rails?
Yeah,
It's gone, right?
I haven't.
At this point, we're just...
Very simple question for you, Wes. What makes you happy in Taiwan?
It's a very selfish answer. What I love about Taiwan is so many opportunities. I can choose to do almost anything I want. You know, I can keep pursuing YouTube. That brings a whole lot of opportunities. Traveling, go back to teaching, which I really enjoy. And I love teaching English. I love my students. I love Taipei, I love Tainan, I love Chiayi, I love Kaohsiung, I love the East Coast. I love all you guys. I love all the friends I've met here.
Alan and Pros are gonna get pissed that you skipped Taichung there.
Taichung's pretty good.
Would you be even more happy if we tried the last dab?
I would.
Why do we call it the last dab, Wes?
Well, we call it the last dab because around here it's tradition to put one last dab on the final chicken wing. You don't have to, but as I said, it is tradition around here. So I will go first here. Uh-oh. I'm just going to go ahead and put a lot. Oops.
Oh my god.
I just put
Are you sure?
an insane amount. I'm sorry. It kind of came out a little bit quicker than I thought.
That's a dab right there.
This is a pour.
Well, it's already there. Wes, I am very, very happy that I got to do this amazing challenge with you. I know how much this show means to you, and I hope this also illustrates how much you mean to me. So I just want to say thank you for being an amazing YouTuber, even better friend, and you have been a champ so far with the hot wings as well.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
The new hottest pepper from Guinness World Records. Oh, it builds, though.
Wes Davies, here we are at the end of this adventure. How did it go?
Here we are, Lucas. We've reached the end of the line. 10 hot sauces, 10 chicken wings, 10 up, 10 down. You made the trip from Taipei. You brought a box of some of the world's greatest hot sauces. You are the champion. We both did this together. This was not a one-way street. At this point, the hot sauce is getting to me. Thank you so much for the interview, Mr. Lucas Engstrom. One of my favorite people in the entire world. Look at us. We're surrounded by cameras, gear, microphones, hot sauces. We couldn't be more lucky. Man, thank you so much for coming down. And congratulations. We finished the Hot Ones Challenge.
Congratulations. I only have one more thing to say, Wes. That camera, this camera. Please tell them what you're up to and why they should go over and subscribe to your channel.
I just want to say thank you to everyone watching this. Those of you who stuck around, who are seeing this section of the video and the podcast, just know that Lucas and I love you so much. And thank you for watching. make sure to subscribe to this amazing young man. And
The sacrifices we do for good videos. I don't think this was a good video, but it was a hell of a sacrifice.
it was a hell of a good time. That's what it was.